Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I've got a pretty special treat for you because about 2 months ago we went down to Alabama and we met up with these guys at HAYNES Farms, and they HAYNES Farm, I always get that wrong, there's no S in it, but they had a 379 in about 1 million pieces strung out over 2 different buildings. We had a chassis in one building, they had an engine in another part of the building, they had the cab and sleeper over in the body shop getting paint on it, and they said their goal was to try to get this truck ready for the semi-casual truck show. And to be 100% honest, I had a little bit of doubt, but the truck is now sitting behind me and we wanted to give you guys a walk around, show you how it turned out. So I'm gonna flip the camera around, we're gonna get up with Greg and Zach over here, and we're just gonna go around it. So here is the 379, and you know what? I called you Greg.
That's okay.
I'm sorry. So it's Glenn. Glenn. Zach, nice to see you again, buddy. All right. So tell us a little bit about it. How stressful was it getting it ready for the truck show?
Yeah, it's pretty stressful.
Yeah.
It's a great team effort, big effort from everybody, but yes.
I think our guys were working on it till like 3:30 in the morning before we left the next morning at like 8 o'clock. So
those last minute deadlines.
Came back in at 5:30.
Yeah.
So,
those are never fun, but they are quite rewarding though, at least, right?
Oh yeah. Definitely.
And so your guys in the shop, you said they did a really fantastic job. I got the pleasure of seeing underneath the hood of this thing. I actually put it in an Instagram reel yesterday. This truck turned out super awesome. Now, when we were down there, that was just a little bit over 2 months ago. I think it was 2.5 months. This thing was in so many pieces. So, you know, tell me the mindset of everybody in the shop right now. Is everybody feeling good about it?
I think they were glad to see it roll out.
Yeah.
Right? Because that was like a project completed type thing.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody touched it. Everybody worked on it.
It was one of those feelings like I hate to see it go, but I love to watch it leave.
Yeah, absolutely. Pulled around the front. Everybody kind of came out and like watched it leave, and they're like, "Yeah, great." You know, everybody's excited.
Now,
their only job wasn't just to complete this, but they maintain 30 other trucks
At the same time.
right.
They maintain our fleet trucks, trailers, among trying to get this thing in and out.
That's right, because yeah, well, I mean, amongst all of it, you still have to keep a business running, right? You guys don't have the benefit we have of like, you know, building custom rigs is like our full-time job.
Right. You
guys have to keep an additional business running. So yeah, no, I can definitely see that. I feel that for sure. So all right, well guys, let's can we go open the hood? Let's walk around this thing a little bit. Wow. So underneath the hood, we have a custom painted cat. What year model is this cat?
It's a 2001 6NZ.
6NZ. Yeah, single turbo 6NZ. A lot of people would argue this is the best cat engine out there in the world. Do you guys agree?
Yes, I agree. We have more than, we had several 6NZs.
Yeah, 6NZ's best motor.
Super, super clean, very nice under the hood. You guys have knocked this out of the park. The attention to detail, I love the metallic on the valve covers, the stripes up here on the top side of the valve covers. Really nice touch.
Yeah,
All right.
In the last video, you mentioned stripes, so it kind of you was interested in where we was going with that. So
Yeah.
it kind of
We had to do some stripes.
we had to do some
Right
stripes.
away.
Yeah,
Joe's all about it.
Right.
Our paint guy. He was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
he met the challenge.
Nice. Yeah, well, and he did a fantastic job. So let me ask you this. Who picked out the colors? Because I see some metallic in this this gray here. And then there's obviously some metallic in, what is this, sunburst orange?
Yep, it is.
Sunburst orange.
So we actually did like a YouTube thing or a Facebook thing with the orange. Orange and green.
Yeah.
Everybody picked orange, so we kind of let the people pick. And then the shop kind of came up with the gray, and we like the flat black that we did underneath the hood. And we kind of carried that through the truck.
Oh, so you did like a poll on Facebook?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Oh, that's-
orange and green. Yeah.
Actually did.
I
Oh, that's
voted
super
green,
cool.
We went orange. I love it. It's a good truck.
Well, I mean, between me and you, I would always pick green.
Yeah.
I mean, green's kind of my color. That's my thing.
It is green. I picked
Still
orange.
gonna do a green one.
Right.
Oh, well, you know, I might have heard a rumor that you guys are going to try to build a flat top.
Yes.
Probably not on the same timeline, but
Definitely. But yes, my first new Peterbilt, first new flat top's a 95. We still have it sitting in the yard, so we will definitely break it down and put it together.
oh, that's super special. That's your first Peterbilt?
It is.
So, coincidentally, we're working on a project right now. My dad's first Peterbilt he ever owned, we found in basically a junkyard.
Really?
And yeah, we hauled it back home, and me and Brian, this will be our first restoration project we've ever worked on, ever. And we're really super excited about it. It's honestly supposed to be super top secret, and I'm talking about it on the YouTube channel. So you know what?
Well,
It'll just be exciting things for everybody to figure out. But no, that's cool. So you know, I can relate to, you know, wanting to rebuild your first 359 or 379.
It's a 95.
We put a lot of miles on that truck.
Yeah. Enjoyed it.
All right. Well, can we take a peek into the interior real quick?
It's a little stock, little not stock, kind of mixes a little bit of both.
Yeah.
You know, this it'll probably end up going in the fleet with the rest of our trucks. So
Man, the driver that gets this would have to be so stoked, because it's basically a brand new 379.
that was kind of the goal, is keep it simple. We got a few more things to do in there, but
Wow. This turned out really, really incredible. And whenever I was first walking around your shop, I noticed how slick the chassis looked for the year model of truck. I mean, you just cannot beat this.
yeah, this chassis probably got about 2 million miles on it.
2 million miles.
It's a work truck. We pulled it off the road and just took it apart. So it's
Used to be fuchsia pink, like
Oh,
it's
wow.
like a pinkish color. and
Fuchsia.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I've built a couple of fuchsia trucks in my day.
Yeah.
Not many of them, but I've done it.
We had to get rid of that fuchsia.
You know, I've built a couple of trucks. I think somewhere around 2012, I had a guy come in. He said he wanted 3 matching fuchsia Freightliner Coronados. So you know what? We stood up to the challenge, and we were like, sure, why not?
made it happen.
So, all right, the stripe job. Tell me about the stripe job. This is the brainchild of your body guy,
Well,
or you guys?
Well, you brought it in existence from bringing it up, but
so on the front, we kind of liked how you guys did with the Black Widow.
Yep.
How you guys took the emblem. So we had to lay out the front, and that kind of pulled the back in. We wanted to keep that around the emblem on the front and give it a little turn down.
try to keep it simple, keep it
Turn
straight.
up here.
Joe had some great ideas, and we kind of mixed and matched, and think done a great job. Then we just followed them through with a plate on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did not. Yeah, Joe put that plate together.
Followed the stripe all the way through. And actually right here, we got the sunlight hitting it. You can really tell.
3/8 inch aluminum.
So that's an aluminum deck plate. Is that something you guys made?
Yeah, we put it together. It's welded in 2 pieces there.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Our guys cut it. Well,
yeah, they cut it out. They cut it out with plasma. They welded it together.
Welded it.
Made it happen.
Did the bend on it, put it on.
we had to cut this, bring this back so that we would get, below our
Get the full point of the stripes. Makes sense.
Yeah, the bend's actually a welded joint, so they did a good job on working that in.
In the stripes, it really comes together well. The back of the deck plate versus the back of the cab here, it looks super good. All right, so the number one question, can we take it down the road?
Sure.
Are we gonna be able to drive this?
Yes.
Awesome. All right, let's get in this thing. I wanna hear it go. And it even sounds like a real truck.
We have our semi-casual road hat.
There we go.
Road cap.
Can't leave home without it.
That's right.
So I like the painted accents in here, and you said you were trying to keep it, somewhat original without being too original.
Yeah, these are actually the original dash panels that were in the truck. We actually painted these and repurposed them. This is the original dash, everything. The thing we
nice.
actually went with back new is the actual soft panels.
Yeah, so like the headliner up here.
Headliner.
Yeah.
The door panels were actually new except for the plastic inserts. And we started doing this custom, like a kick panel instead of a pocket down there.
Yeah.
Those take so much abuse.
Yeah, they do.
Take them off and paint a kick panel and put it right there.
That makes sense. I mean, if you're going to be redoing something, why not make improvements along the way, right?
Right.
Yeah.
We started doing that to our work trucks.
Yeah, all of our trucks are doing that.
Yeah. Well, those, like you said, if you look at those pockets after a couple of years, right there on the door, they do start to show a little wear and tear. Maybe a little sore on the eyes. They don't look super awesome.
They don't, just because of the way that they mount to the door, they don't really hold up.
Yeah.
Put a lot of heavy stuff in them. It's hard on them.
So one thing I really admired when we were doing the first video is how you guys take and repurpose 379s. It's like you're not, you're not going to let these, you're not going to let the breed die easy.
We like what we do. It's kind of what we know. 379 Peterbilts. Our guys like to drive them. They look good going down the road.
Much easier to service and maintain.
I would say so. They're more mechanical, not as much electronics. You're not dealing with all that emission stuff in them, and they sit good. They look cool.
Yeah. Favorite parts about this, these test drives in the 379s, you can actually hear them. So whenever me and Brian are doing test drives in 380, like these brand new 389s, it's like they still sound like trucks, but they don't sound like this.
Yeah, maybe it's that cat power coming out a little bit. You know?
We've installed many 6NZs. That was whenever we were doing the glider thing. That's what everybody wanted, was the 6NZ cat. I mean, we installed more Detroits than anything, but the 6NZs, everybody loved them.
We bought a few trucks back in the late 90s of the 6NZ. Our last one was probably a 2003 6NZ Pete.
Oh yeah?
That's the last series up there.
That was right before they switched them over to twin turbos, right? All right, guys, that's it for this video. Zach and Glenn got to get on the road. They got to head back to Alabama. And, you know, guys, thanks for bringing the truck up. It was honestly, it was really awesome. I think the truck turned out fantastic. It was one of the better 379 builds that we've seen here. You said you still got a lot you still want to do to it still yet.
Keep working on it.
Keep working on it, doing some improvements here and there. These guys, they're headed back down. What town are you officially in Alabama?
Bluntsville, Alabama.
Bluntsville, Alabama. And if somebody wanted to look up your business, what's the website?
HAYNES Farm Inc. at .com.
Yeah. HAYNESFarmInc.com. That's how you look these boys up. And we also did another YouTube video on them. It was about 2 months ago, maybe 2.5 months ago. You definitely want to check that out because this truck was a work in progress at the time, and there's several other 379s and 389s that they have on the lot. But anyway, you guys know what to do. You got to like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Semi Casual Show, and check out the Semi Casual website because there's some really cool merchandise that we just put up there pretty recently. And then, guys, thank you for your time. Thanks for coming. We'll see you guys next time.